Yo, what's up everyone? This is RisingDreamer back with another video for you guys, and today we are playing the F5A. Yeah, I grind, I did it. This beast of a plane, I got it, and I'm very excited to play it for you guys and give you my full experience with it. It's a beautiful plane, and I'm excited. I lied, I didn't get it. I didn't grind for it. I got this instead. I went for the tank. I'm sorry to my airplane pilots out there. I went for the tank. Um, I could explain in another video. I did do one thing. I bought the premium version of it, and may I say, top tier is hard. I ain't gonna front. Top tier is hard. I tried my best with making these clips. Most of the time it's gonna be highlights. Majority of the times it's probably one good game out of like playing like 10 of them. So I apologize. I'm not the best at this jet combat with the not low capabilities. So you're probably wondering, okay, what's the difference between these two planes? The F5A, the F5C, and the E variant. It's simple. Engine, thrust, and afterburner thrust. So this one, they say to me is that's what they all say. This one completely similar to the other one. You could say that, but it's really not. So the F5A, it has a weaker engine. It has 880 max thrust with 1350 afterburner, right? As you can see, the engine is completely different. The thrust is much stronger, 960 and 1430. So it's a much stronger engine. Then you do get flares, but your loadout is not as suited into this role as to ground RB. Ground RB, you can carry 4 for the bullpups, and you can carry your air missiles, as I can show you right here. And then you have a better loadout when it comes down to doing a multi-role action between ground striking and defending yourself in the air as well too. And as you can see, they go to some 4 bullpups, but you got your air missiles on the side of it. The other A variant do not get that capability of having bullpups and air missiles, and that's really what's mainly different to me is you got a small advantage in speed, and you have a better loadout system for ground RB as well. So that's the main difference that you can really see it throughout this whole video of these planes. They is pretty much similar, but they have different loadout capabilities. So in this one, I prefer this one than the A variant. So I decided to go with this way, and plus it's better slightly. So this plane, it get up tier to like 11.0 sometimes, or technically 10.7. It get up tier, it go down to its where 2 with the 9.7 BR range. And for my experience, I have a better luck when I'm playing down tier, because higher tiers, you gotta worry about post Doppler radar, you gotta worry about getting locked on. Like, you don't have the capabilities to use radar missiles. Then like your opponents, they have the most heat seekers and radar locked missiles, but all you have is heat seekers and your turning capabilities. But after you do that one turn, you burn so much speed, more than one opponent gonna be jumping on you with a 30G missiles, 20G missiles that can handle your turn and be easy to take you down. When you go down tier to like 9.7, you're dealing with something you can fight with. The A5Cs, you can fight with the MiG-19s, the MiG-21s, and so far and so on, and you could be a threat. But the thing about that is, since you're such a big threat, people gonna target you first. So that's one issue. So you gotta have a good team around you. You gotta stay close to your teammates so they can pounce on your opponents once you enter a turn fight. So you don't have to do alone with 4 people behind your back, Then that's why I recommend. But other than that, let's just take this out and I'm gonna show you what I mean. The strongest vehicles is the JA-37, the British Post Doppler radar, and the Japanese top tier plane. all those Phantoms and plus that JA-37 is your main worry. MiG 21s, MiG 23s, MiG 27s, yes, they give you some problems too, but you can handle them pretty well compared to the other opponents. So I recommend either don't stay too low to the ground and don't stay too high to the ground as well too, because they radar is so strong and capable of making to attacking your turns and stuff like that. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Like I say, stay around if the max altitude you should go up to is like 7,000 feet, then it's like 3,000 meters, and the lowest you should be is above 2,500 feet or 4,000 feet. As you see where I'm aiming now, you don't want to be too low or too high because they missiles is very potent. It can easily demolish you very quickly, and it's very upsetting. So take my advice and don't go too high or too low. If you want to try it, go ahead, but I recommend not do it because I want you to succeed, not fail. Okay, one thing you cannot do is stay on target for too long. I learned that the hard way. Number one is enemies come out of nowhere. I don't know why. Should I hit? Get him. Nice, got that EJ. It's a huge threat to the battle. Gotta just kill my fellow teammate. And see what I mean? Just for a second. I looked away for a second, you died. Can't do it. You just can't do it. Let's go to the next battle.
Yo guys, so for this next battle, I want to try something different. I want to do a post commentary. Let me know in the comments below which one you like better, post commentary or live commentary. I see YouTubers do either or, and for me, I believe I feel like post commentary is better because I can focus more on a battle and give you my full experience, like good quality experience playing the vehicle instead of just talking and getting distracted and stuff like that as well too. So as you can see, I jumped right into the middle of the battle, and I'm trying to get some pop shots in this one plane. So I know I'm clear enough to engage this target. So I follow that target as long as I can, and I go from there. You always gotta look back. You always gotta look back, even though you can't see anything. Sometimes when you black out and stuff, you always gotta look back. And I wanted to launch this missile, but he's too far away. Don't launch your missile if they gain in distance from you. If they gain in distance, do not launch a missile. Only like launch a missile if you know the missile can catch it or not. So it's an EJ. It's on my tail. He tried to shoot a missile at me, but you got to use your terrain. You got to use your environment. You got to use what you have to avoid his missiles. The missiles is very potent, very strong, and as you can see, he's not far away. He's not above that mile-kilometer range. So I shot the missile. Hopefully, better chance how I get a hit. He flared up. I'm shooting my second one. Missed again, but it's okay. We got guns. He turning now, and I can easily get a couple shots. Got a crit. Nice crit right there, and hopefully I can finish him right now since he barely hurt, and finish him right there for the first kill. Next is, since I don't have no missiles, since I just used it both in the EJ, now I just gotta go all guns for this next couple rounds. But sometimes your biggest advantage is people don't always know you have missiles. Okay, so you can always use that as your advantage of being on somebody's tail and making them randomly turn. Okay, so I'm getting locked up again from the I don't know if exactly what it's from. So whenever you get locked up, just try to avoid it as much as you can. They go at J37. That's probably what's locking me up, following me this whole time. I evaded the other person around him, and as you can see, I'm 2 miles away from the next battle. and it's like you want to get into the mix of that, to rely on your teammates to help you in those type of tough battles, especially on a 2-on-1 situation. Hopefully you can help them and they can help you eventually in the end. So I'm taking a pot shot at this plane, but it didn't go out so well. So it's another EJ. I'm trying to help out, get him as much as I can. He's going really slow, and I'll get my aim on point eventually, and finally I got him crit. Wingtip missing, now he in a flat spin. Dangerous flat spin. Sometimes hard to get out of it, but when you damage, it's especially hard to get out of it. Using the terrain again, trying to avoid this enemies. I know that's proxy on my 6. I'm a huge target when it come down to these type of battles because I'm the best turner, I'm the best in every other way of their abilities to maneuver and stuff like that. My goal is to get that J37 out the way, but it's gonna be a little tough. Another missile shot at me. I don't got no more flares or countermeasures, so I'm just trying to evade it as much as I can. Use the terrain as well too. It's F5. I got hit from above out of nowhere, and yeah, I'm down for that one, but it's okay. You just go to the next battle. So now I want to give you the experience of having a full down tier. So with a down tier, you can do more capable things in this plane. Like you can climb, you can get speed, you can do all the types of things. You got the flares, you got the missiles, you got the speed, the maneuverability and stuff like that, and you got the gun power. So with down tiers, you can do as much as you want, but you still got some limitations because it's still some competition at this BR. I'm talking to the F5Cs. But every other opponent you can really face evenly and head on in a fair battle. The F5C is going to be a little touchy because they got a stronger missile than you, and they got the same amount of countermeasures as you. Well, flares. I think they got radar warning receivers and stuff like that. They got everything that you have, but you at a higher BR. So in a down tier, you can do what you want. You can climb. You can go head on. You can do as much as you want. And you can involve. You can depend on yourself more than depend on your on friendlies to win the battle, right? So as you can see here, I'm climbing, and that's one thing you got to worry about. A5Cs, they got air spawns. You don't. You just you go off the runway of the airfield, but climbing to them is very difficult. I would recommend everybody listen now. Mega alert. Use the F4C since it's pushed down to 10.0. They have radar lock missiles. I've used those. Okay, fine. I use those a lot to counter those planes because they are very potent at high altitude. And I unlocked that plane so quick and I grind it so quick just so I can get those missiles because they are very strong up there. So I'm trying to pick up my next move. Either I'm going for the A5C to help this Phantom, but as you see, the Phantom already got him. So I'm finna dive down and try to help my teammates below because I know some tough battles below. So I see this J35A and it's very slow and it's easy shots right here. And I got a crit and hopefully he'll be go down sooner or later. And I can't remember. Yeah, he flat spin, daily flat spin. It's hard to get out of, and he's going down. So I'm just trying to make sure to secure my kill, confirm my kill because you gotta always worry about people. If even though they see the plane in a critical like death or they're not gonna recover, they're going very slow and stuff like that. People will take your kill, so take your time, go back, get your kill before somebody else take it because they will. So I missed my first go around to get my kill. So now I'm going back a second time around and I'm making sure I don't make sure I get that kill. So yeah, when you get your kill, I want you to notice one thing or two about this plane. You have a lot of ammo. It don't burn out like every other plane you fly at this BR. So you have a long time to take your time and get your kills and stuff like that. Now for the next target, trying to catch him, going very slow, head on, casually, and he's going very slow for me to get my shots on target. And for the other planes, I'm trying to avoid them, not to get shot, not to get hit. And this Jaguar went on a piece of me, but you still gotta evade it. If you don't, within that mile mark, if you're not sure about your timing to get the target, don't take it. Right here, took a little pop shot. We hit on, luckily we didn't collide. And trying to find my next target. T2 looked like the best opportunity to get a kill. 2 miles away. He might want to do a hit on again. Hopefully I can get this. Take quick shots, pull off, didn't get the connection that I wanted, so I just pulled off again. Next is the A5. Next A5 is like looking real like he want to hit on too as well. Pull off, no hits. So it's hard to get on people six because they ready for your missiles. Then hit ons, you just got to be quick with the reaction, figure out which way they gonna go, and make a good prediction. So here the A5C is going very slow. I thought I can get them with the guns, but try to shoot a missile. Like I said, don't they usually when they running like that, don't try to like take a shot at them with the missiles because it's gonna be a waste. Woo, all these enemies on me by myself, and this is one problem I do have at different BRs. It's like you eventually gonna be by yourself. So right now you see a swarm of enemies around me, between like 4 to 6 players, and I'm trying my best to evade all of them. So it's like you gotta get the right hit on. I'm trying to take a shots real quick to that area, but it's hard to get shots on target when you worry about enemies behind you. Got shot, got taken out, but it was fun nonetheless. I try to get as many highlights as I can with this plane. Hopefully in the future I can make more content for you guys so you can check it out. Cause I love playing this plane. I love playing the Phantom 4. Phantom is next. Both Phantoms, unlock them quickly. And the funny thing about the Phantoms is I use the Phantom to grind the higher tier Phantom, the F4, instead of using this plane. Well, there you have it, guys, from the F5C. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's pretty similar to the F5A, but I just bought this one because I couldn't grind it to get the A version. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like the video, comment below what you think and tell me what you like most of the video, and subscribe to the channel. And more content like this gonna be posted daily. So I hope guys see you. Hope I'll see you guys in the next one. And hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, and you have a great day. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.